Hi guys, I've had a very stressful month, and I don't have a microphone right now, so the audio is going to be especially trash, but I never had a microphone, so I'm making an excuse, but I'm poor, and it's going to stay that way until I'm not poor anymore, which hopefully will be within the near future, but I really don't know. If you know, if I take this YouTube thing seriously and things take off, and I can actually make a living from this, then I don't know. I doubt it, because over here getting this degree. Alright, so I wanted to go and start this talk and draw mini-series, I guess. I don't know. Where I talk about my favorite and least favorite webtoons, because I've been reading a lot of webtoons. I haven't been reading specifically just manga in a while. Like, it might be the occasional josei if I see something that piques my interest, and that's the only place I can, like, read it. It is kind of like this typical manga format, or if it's just a shonen. So, but lately I've been reading a lot more webtoons. They're very accessible, especially since the app Webtoon. A lot of the comics are free on there, and there are a lot of high quality, wonderful storytelling and art with a lot of these webtoons. And so I wanted to just have a series where I praise, and because negativity gets a lot of clicks, criticize some of the ones I've read in, the past few months. And among them was this wonderful series called Your Letter. And I just have the synopsis up here from Webtoon. It's a comic. Now, here's the thing, if you're not familiar with Webtoon, get on that, fix your life, because I'm pretty sure anyone who watches anime-related content, because if you're watching me, then I'm sure you're watching a whole lot of other people who make anime-related content, and they've done a lot of sponsorships for those AniTubers. So if you haven't heard it, you must have been living with ad blockers and avoiding every AniTuber and also staying in a rock, but somehow you're watching this video. But you know what, I'm not even gonna go into that because that's weird. But webtoons are, I believe they're Korean in origin, not like webcomics in general, but Webtoon specifically, the company, is Korean, and a lot of the comics on there that are hosted on there were originally in Korean, and so they're kind of pushing in a lot of the newer material from the original site and translating it for an English-speaking audience. And among them was Your Letter, written by Cho, and I'm sorry if I butchered that, but no, I think I butchered it because it's like Cho, and I don't know if that's like an error in how they put their name in, but it probably isn't. For some reason it has a 9.94 rating. It's golden. It is amazing. It should have like a perfect score. I don't know who is not giving it a perfect score, but you know what? So the summary is, I'm going to butcher names only because I'm someone who makes a lot of mistakes. So, Sori is a special young girl, kind, caring, and principled well beyond her years. Unfortunately, these are not the personality traits generally celebrated in middle school, especially Sori's, where she's bullied mercilessly for defending the defenseless until she herself becomes a target. To escape, she transfers to a new school where the same old problems begin to play all over again. That is, until a mysterious trail of letters leads Sori to a magical scavenger hunt through the hidden world that exists right below the surface of her new middle school. The mail trail is the work of an anonymous guardian angel whose mission seems to be to provide a soft landing for her at her new school. But who is this person, and why did they choose her? With each letter, secrets are revealed and bonds are formed, as Sori learns about friendship, flora, fauna, finding the good in people in this strange new environment. And honestly, it's so amazingly good. It's so wholesome, and it's very brief. I'm pretty sure anyone who starts it now would finish it that same afternoon. So I don't know what to say, because I feel like any other details that I kind of spill out is spoiler territory, and I don't want to spoil this. I want more people to read this, because it's absolutely phenomenal. It's concise, the storytelling is wonderful, the art is amazing, and it's so atmospheric. And I tried my best to just emulate a fraction of that in this drawing here, which features two main cast. Sori, I don't know if it's Sori or Sori. I'm adding another vowel in there that's not there, so I think it's Sori. Is the protagonist. She's absolutely adorable, and as the summary says, she moves to this they say new school, but it's new to her in the sense she hasn't gone to that school, but she's lived in that town before, so she had to move back to this old town, and is having a hard time adjusting. And while she's adjusting, she meets this dude while completing the first task of the letters. And I kind of tried to emulate that by having the bunnies, which a bunny, because bunnies are involved in the first task and finding the next letter. And it's a really cute scene. I'm trying to remember the dude's name. I feel absolutely terrible for forgetting. Eugene Park. Cutest little baby. Love his character design. First off, I love how he's tan. I love that for him. And they're middle school kids, so I tried to emulate that youthful look, even though I really prefer like more mature stuff. But I've been drawing a lot of cutesy kind of, drawings as of late, mainly because I wanted to. So yeah, it's a really good series, and I really highly suggest anyone check it out. It's very much worth your time. And I want to make this 10 minutes. I'm not trying to have any of these talk and draws go beyond their lifespan. So that's all I really have to say about your letter, because you have to read it, and I don't want to say anything that'll just kind of spoil every wholesome nugget that's in this very short. It's very short, so that's why I like anything beyond what I've just shared, because that's like literally the first like 3 chapters, I think, so it's not really saying too much. But it's so good. Please read it. And I also wanted to do like a review of Krita, because I've been using it for like the past few months. Not even a few months, it's been like almost a year. It feels like it, I think. Maybe the numbers are out there, I don't know them, but maybe a review is gonna come after this, I don't know. I also have a really kawaii tutorial coming out, but it's hard for me to make tutorials now, because like I want to be more specific, and because specifics are helpful. I feel like all my tutorials have been really trash and haven't been helpful at all, so I'm gonna try to do better. But also it's like so difficult to explain things, because I don't usually think when I draw. It's kind of like a brainless act, but that's it, said that too many times. That's all I have to say. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and check out your letter. It's absolutely amazing.
僕がわかることと君がわかることは遠くて近いような微妙な違いがあるのかな。曖昧なこの言葉もはっきり表せないけど名前をつけてしまう。